dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, where minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. Ooh. How long? You got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
Nigga, you know if you got
right. Nobody knows what this is. What is he saying? I didn't say if you had above average. I said, do you have a big dick? What does that mean, sir? What does that mean, Kevin? And all y'all niggas, that's why I know y'all some puss-ass niggas. Y'all listen to this? What does that mean? But if you ask him, he couldn't tell you. You know what that mean, nigga. You know if you got a big dick. What the fuck? Two men are having this discussion. Two men. One's 20. The nigga talking to him 50. A 50-year-old supposed elder is talking to a 20-year-old, asking him how big is his dick. Tell you that nigga's fuck calling him. Yeah, when you call him KS, it's not Kevin Samuels, it's Keith Sweat. Boom, 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 boom. How big is your dick? How big is your dick? How big is your dick? Spend all day thinking about your ding-a-ling. Kevin's off the chain. You showed it to him. He thought it wasn't real. Tell him what happened. Kevin Samuels go around talking about, how big is your dick? How big is your dick, baby? I said, how big is your dick? Tell me, how big is your dick? Oh. How big is your dick? How big is your dick? How big is your dick, boy? How big is your dick? And he asked this, and y'all have no problem with this shit.
Above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
Nigga, you know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
Boy, if you don't stop, I know if I got a big. Who talks like this? Who? Says Woodsy? Who? And this is why them niggas don't have their own shit, because they ain't nobody else do this shit. Not old pussy face, the pussy pee, pussy popping pee. None of them niggas could do this. I'm these niggas' daddy. They didn't know how to do this shit before me. And this is a fact. You can't find them doing it. Somebody tell me I'm lying. So yeah, grown ass man sitting up here hollering, how big is your dick? And this other nigga up here talking about some, yeah, shout out to Kevin Samuels. Then got to the point now where he's talking about some, let's still big up the LGBT community. And then Judge Joe Brown is talking about him and you feeling like you can't say nothing because you don't want to offend them. But y'all want to tell me somebody going against the grain. Bullshit. Did y'all hear me? You ain't going against the motherfucking grain when you done had this nigga on your damn show and this nigga done said what he always say about the same LGBT community, but you know you trying to get some of them big bucks. You trying to go mainstream, so you acting like he done said something that bothered you. Did I lie? Did I lie, ladies and gentlemen? Got scared because you're trying to get them checks. Don't want to hear that part. That's the truth. You're going to walk away from the man.
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing signals at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. Ooh. And women should approach you. What they get, they don't even get a big dick.
Jesus Christ. Evil.
Everybody had the problem, bro. Ain't no energy out women.
Now, I started that off just to give y'all this part, which is what the show's about, this right here. People have said this, and I want y'all to watch this. Check it out.
When it comes to dealing with our men, or just in general.
Thank you for throwing a little change at your boy.
This happened here.
This nigga flipped the screen around and then said, what the heck just happened here? Listen how lame this was. What the heck just happened here? He's the one, you look at his fingers, he's clicking these buttons. He's clicking them. Him.
To dealing with our men, or just in general.
What the heck just happened here?
And nigga said, what the heck just happened here? Now, many of y'all might not know who that is, but that is Petey Wheatstraw, the devil's son-in-law. And you could tell this a fag. Look at what he laying up under. So y'all can't, it's a dark-skinned brother, but you can tell it's a fag. Look at him. He just been laid up too. This is a whole fag. Look at him. Look at the blanket he under. Look how he's sleeping. He's sleeping like a fag. You know how the fags sleep. You know how the fags sleep. You know, look at him all curled up like a whole fag. Look at him, booty ready. You let a real nigga sleeping like this. Come on, man. You can get mad at me all you want to, but this is him. Say his field just got plowed. Look at this nigga. He tell us what the heck is this? Who says what the heck is this? Let me tell y'all something. And everybody who has a show, y'all tell me if I'm lying or not. If you clicked over on that shit and it wasn't in your house, you keep it on that. You wouldn't quick click it off. You keep it on that. Does he quick click it off when you got a when your smoke detector's in the background going off, or does he accentuate it? This would be the perfect time for him just to accentuate what the fuck this weirdo shit is. If it was if he didn't know what it was, he wouldn't have went out of his way to click it off really quick. Anybody that runs a show, y'all tell me if I'm lying or not. So while y'all, I bet KeViN Samuels, you bet your girl scream out KeViN Samuels' name. Bet your brother scream out KeViN Samuels' name, nigga. That's your problem. So keep slick dissing.
Okay.
How many 20-year-olds was him?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, when minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So
This nigga said I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. But we've already said, so he sat there and just told a big ass lie. The man tried to tell him, hey, I'm only 20 years old. Listen to this fuck nigga. I was a 20-year-old and I was making far much more money than that. But when you were a married man, you weren't. When you were a married man, you weren't. That's a lie. That is a thing. That's a motherfucking lie. So this man tries to dish you with a fucking lie. It's one thing to lie about your past and shit like that. I don't begrudge no man to do that because I understand what it is. Niggas follow what sounds and look good. But now you're going to diss somebody else? That's like me dissing a nigga for having kids out of wedlock. All while I have kids out of wedlock. That's like me dissing a nigga for crying over a bitch. All while crying over a bitch. That's like me dissing a nigga for going to jail. All while I've been in jail. That's like me dissing a nigga for not owning a house. All while I don't own a house. That's like me dissing a nigga for not having a car. All while I don't have a car. Yeah, I'm not doing my mama's cooking. I'm doing my daddy's building. I'm doing my daddy's work. I'm all about my father's business. I'm not giving you my mama's cooking. I'm giving you my father's business. When Jesus came, he's about his father's business and told his mama, get on about your business. Go on about yourself, woman. This a man thing, what we doing, and I'm here to try to restore some manhood. So I'm about my father's business. I'm about my daddy's building. And we laying a foundation. We putting down some motherfucker. We digging a footing. Y'all want to come get some of this daddy's building?
I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
He asked a 20-year-old man if he has a big dick. Let me ask y'all. Hold on. Let me tell y'all. Y'all want me to show y'all how Kevin Samuels has never had pussy or know nothing about getting a woman? Don't y'all understand what he just said? Right, daddy done fired up the grill. This daddy's building. This daddy's grill. This daddy's grilling. We done took the little niggas outside and put them on the fucking grill. Let's let these little niggas come out here and we gonna build something and we gonna grill and they ain't gonna eat until the sun go down after they done worked a little bit. How many of y'all done had that when you was young because you had at least one man in your life that was worth the fuck? Yeah, you can eat after you done work. Yeah, you can eat after you done worked. And when you get ready to eat, I'm gonna show you how to cook it yourself so you can make it yourself. Because you going to have to one day, son, cook for these motherfuckers. You going to have to cook for a whole bunch of niggas. You going to have to make sure everybody eat. You going to have to know how to make sure these coals get a little cool before you put the meat on there because you're going to ruin the meat. You going to need that you done worked up a sweat. And I'm not only going to feed you some of this food off the grill, but I'm going to teach you how to grill yourself. This man told a 20-year-old, and again, Tevin, you can't argue with what I'm saying. Proof you didn't get no pussy and you never ran after pussy because you told a 20-year-old that he can't get pussy because he don't have money or big dick or game. Fellas, how many of y'all got pussy when y'all was 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, and you didn't have a dime to your name? I can tell you to your face, Tevin. I don't have to have a dime to my name. I still can get some pussy. I am living proof of that. I didn't have a dime to my name and I ain't handsome. Now, I got a lot of dick, but you got to fuck me to know I got a lot of dick. You wouldn't have known this. Do y'all hear how dumb this nigga's saying? My man, 4th Marine Sergeant said 16. Thank you. EM said, didn't all of us, men and women? Yes. This is why niggas won't have me on their show and they won't talk to me, because they don't want none of this daddy's grilling. This is why them niggas won't come on here. Right, or join my OnlyFans. That's the only way you'll know. You didn't know, and I used to downplay that shit all the time. You could watch my show for years. Did I ever say anything about having a big dick? I always said I had a little one and can't fuck. The only person need to know what kind of dick I got is the person who getting the dick. I'd rather be able to tell you I don't have no dick because I knew my money made my dick not a problem. Go back and listen to all my old shows. You never heard me talk about I got a big dick. That shit was a surprise. Every one of these bitches was like, shit, yep. This person says, so you want your daughter screwing a dude who make 20 making $800 a month? If my daughter goes to college, she's going to be screwing a dude that probably makes no money a month. Sir. But I don't want my daughter fucking anybody because it's my daughter. No, you don't have to block them. They weren't mean. Right, Aaron. Isn't it more fun to tell motherfuckers you got a little dick? It really is. It's the most fun thing to do. I'd rather tell you I got a little dick and I can't fuck. This person said, this is coming from a man who says just listen to the message, but don't worry about the messenger. No, sir. When I say don't listen, don't worry about the messenger, like don't say he look a certain way if he's right. If he's right, he's right. But if the way he looks is making you feel like the message that's being put out is pushing people to a different place or the wrong place, then yes, you should say something. But I don't mind talking to you, sir. I don't mind talking to any of you. I'm going to open my lines up as soon as I finish this. But right now I'm grilling. I'm giving y'all some of my daddy's grill. But now I'm grilling. But as soon as I get through grilling, I'm gonna feed you all. Let me grill right now. But do you understand how silly it is of an argument? But I don't mind when they saying dumb shit because I'm in the zone right now. How many of y'all realize this? I'm not even getting mad what they're saying. I realize it. When you're in the zone, everything they say, like I'm not even in my feelings. Y'all see how I'm laughing? Because I'm like, I'm good. I'm feeling my Jason Whitlock right now. When Jason Whitlock said this nigga's good. That's why they don't want me on the show with him. That's why they don't want me on their shows. Get me on your show while you got 40,000 people talking. You can try to make Judge Joe Brown look like he old. You can try to make it look like he's senile. Get me on the show though. See how it go. Get me in front of your 40,000 people. Get me in front of your 20,000 people. Get me in front of your 10,000 people. You can't find the time I've gotten in front of an audience and the audience didn't say, that nigga good. Name one time. Serious. Y'all name a time somebody's brought me on any show and I did not show out. Name any show. Stefan Mallieu, the war, whatever it is. Name one. Name one where I didn't show out. You can't. This man is telling a 20-year-old. He said, let me do 3 rings and a burnt dog. He getting his daddy's grilling right now. This man told a 20-year-old, and I bet you won't hear Kwame Brown say, I never knew he said that, but if he said that to a 20-year-old, that's no different. Matter of fact, it's worse than what Mike said to me. It's worse than what Mike said to me. He's saying this to a dude, and what he's saying makes no sense because any young man knows you can get pussy without having a job. What bitch is expecting you to have a job? I'm fucking 20, bitch. So when you ask me about my daughter, let me point something out to you. Hopefully my daughter will be in college, and if she is fucking someone, she'll be fucking someone that makes probably $800 a month or less, just like she'll be making $800 a month or less, because she'll be concentrating on her studies, and she'll have a father and a mother who make sure she can concentrate on her studies. So pretty much the money she'll have will be coming from us. The credit card she'll have, we'll be the one paying it. So, sir, yes, I'll be okay with her fucking a person who makes $800 or less, because he'll be in school, because he'll be furthering his education. And he got parents that allow him to do it, so she ain't fucking a nigga that ain't shit. Israel said, why wasn't you saying this before you got stood up? You sound scorned. Well, sir, he wasn't saying the things that he was saying. I'm only responding to what he was saying. You're not gonna slick diss me. I wasn't saying this when I first said it either, was I? No, because he wasn't slick dissing me, was he? Nope. You go out of your way to try to show people that I'm some kind of punk. I'm gonna go out of my way to show you and them I ain't. You tried to punk me for some reason. I ain't trying to punk him. Where did that come from? Nothing I've said is wrong. I heard Kevin Samuels saying this. I never heard him make this argument of I'm a kid. This is all new. This is stuff he's giving y'all. You didn't say this before you stood up. He wasn't slick dissing me before he stood me up. The fact that y'all find standing up a funny thing. That's why bitches get away with stuff on niggas. That's why you tell y'all been raised by women. Somebody tell me if I'm lying. Isn't that the same shit that women say? Isn't that the same shit that women say? Standing you up is supposed to be funny. Ha ha, I stood you up. So women say they stood a man up and it's supposed to be funny. Now men stand a man up and it's supposed to be funny. But that has nothing to do with what about the man lessons y'all supposed to be getting? Last I checked, as a man, you don't stand another man up. So should you try to make fun of the person that got stood up between two men? Or should you make fun of the person who stood the man up? Because as men, we don't stand people up. Oops. But y'all niggas didn't have daddies. All y'all had was mama cooking. So y'all don't know how to be men. Y'all think that that's funny. Y'all think it's funny that when a man tell you, I'm hurt by what you did. Well, you can't do that because you a bitch. You a punk. And I'm going to go tell the world you a punk for being bothered by what I did. All while I'm going to tell people that I'm bothered by all these fucking strangers and what they had to say about my career. Huh? So by your logic, sir, he wasn't saying that if they wasn't standing him up. He wouldn't be saying that if they weren't making fun of him. You think he'd been talking about anybody else if they weren't making fun of him? Huh? I'm listening. Do you think Kwame Brown would be going off of anybody in the sports world if they weren't making fun of him? Think he'd have said anything about Stephen A. Smith? If Stephen A. Smith wasn't making fun of him? Think he'd have said anything about Steven Jackson? Matt Barnes? See, I can just turn what y'all say and put it right back on you. This is no problem to me. That's why them niggas will talk. That's why they'll slick diss me, but they won't say it in my face. Or they'll slick diss, but they won't say it in my face. Because when people see the argument, people see the discussion, they'll know one person's right. One person's standing on a fucking principle. That's why you getting this daddy's grilling. That's why you're getting this the grill master is in. Why you got y'all kids and y'all little boys up in there sipping on ladles in the kitchen with their mama and their apron. I done took the boys outside and we done went over to the grill and I done tried to show them we about to build the deck that we about to grill on. We can't grill till we build a deck.
that one, so I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I just said.
A grown man asked a 20-year-old, do you have a big dick? But Michael Jordan said, you lazy and you suck. Mike was wrong. This fag was right, though. This fruit, he was okay to ask a 20-year-old how much money you make. How much? Right. Thank you. Thank you, my man Brian, in relationship rehab. We hunting first, then we grilling. Listen to this shit. He's saying this to a 20-year-old. Y'all let this shit slide. He's saying this to a 20-year-old. How big is your dick? How much you weigh? Don't nobody want you. You a fat fucker, but that's okay. But what Mike said was, oh, Mike is evil. How dare Mike give you $1 million and millions of dollars and expect you to live up to where they drafted you? Mike ain't shit. I'm telling you, opinionated junkie, they're all backwards. Mike is an evil person. We need to try to tarnish Mike's name. How dare he expect what he paid to get what he paid for? How dare he? And y'all want to understand? Hold on a second. Yeah, Michael Jordan was raised by his father. You know who else was raised by their father? Steve Kerr. Y'all don't want me to go where I'm going. Watch this. Yeah, the grill is still. Them coals is hot. Y'all watch this. Michael Jordan was raised by his father. Steve Kerr was raised by his father. Kwame Brown was not raised by his father. Steve Kerr had Michael Jordan get in his motherfucking face and go off on him. What did Steve Kerr do? What Steve Kerr do? He went back at him and told him, you ain't gonna talk to me like this. He fought back. And he said, that's when Mike respects you. Because you fought back. He fought back. Right, he fought back and hit threes. He fought back and became a valued member of the team. He fought back. So all you pussy ass niggas that's asking me not to fucking fight back, you can tell why y'all had no fucking father. You fight back. That's between you and that man. So I don't give a fuck if O-Face or whatever the fuck made a video about me. That's between me and this man. And the fact that these other niggas keep jumping in it like that lets you know they had no motherfucking fathers. And that's why the person with no fathers is sitting back watching them and enjoying them doing it. Because when you had a father, you say, I'm not going to let y'all fight my fucking fight for me. I'm going to fight my fight myself. I don't need y'all. How many times have I told y'all? I don't need y'all. If I got something to say to somebody else, say it. If me and somebody else got a beef, y'all don't have to join in on the beef. It's between me and that person. Right. Sometimes you got to take your respect. I ain't going to wait on them niggas to give me my damn respect. I'll get it myself. And I don't give a fuck if they don't like it. That makes no sense. Isn't that what he's doing? He's not going to wait on them to appreciate his NBA career. He's getting it himself. But I'm wrong? Yet y'all the same niggas running around the manosphere crying because black women won't give y'all no pussy, you punks. O'Shea, big tall head motherfucker ain't nothing but a pussy anyway. The difference is I'd say that to his fucking face. Old ass, young looking son of a bitch. No pussy getting motherfucker want to sit up there and then have something. All you niggas over there, you couldn't get pussy and you were mad at black women. That's all it was. You couldn't get no pussy from them. That's why y'all always made the argument. Okay, why y'all fuck your thugs? I don't see why y'all fucking your thugs. What, they supposed to fuck you? You hear Kevin Samuels talking about somebody else don't look good, but I bet he won't tell O'Shea, nigga, you look at you. Should he say that? Somebody tell me if I'm lying. But that's what we go with, to respect a person. Because you'll sit there and talk to this man on the phone like that, but you won't point out the shit. O'Shea the same damn thing. This hard-faced looking motherfucker up there still talking. Nigga, you wouldn't be shit without me either. You still be over there and nobody be talking to your ass. So you can say whatever you want to about me, nigga. But that looking like Greg Oden Daddy. You got some nerve. But I still shouldn't have made a video.
Yeah, this shit ain't cool.
Yep. Hey, man, thank you for calling into the show. And I do want to do that and talk about growing up in a situation where you rather refer to her as that. Because I remember people used to think my aunt was my mom. I told that story a lot because my aunt did so much for me and my mom didn't do a thing.
Damn. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So there it is. Hey, thanks, guys. Thank you for coming on to the show. Here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this part and then see if I can answer some of you guys' phone calls. Okay, listen. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can answer some of you guys' phone calls because of this. Kevin Samuels, the guy that everybody loves, got caught in the bed with a man. Now, did he get caught in the bed? I don't know. But the question that I have to ask you guys is a simple one. After seeing this and hearing this, does it bother you? Now, all these people are going to say I'm clout chasing, but guess where I'm getting this from? This is Media Takeout. What the fuck? Oh, that's water upstairs. I was like, why am I hearing water? But here we go. I want y'all to listen to me and watch this. Media Takeout put this up. So all you Kevin Samuels fans, I'm really trying to figure out why is it you don't talk about the other people who say the same thing? What, I'm Tommy and I'm not supposed to say it? You say I may need to restart. I see it on my end. I don't know. You guys may need to go over to OnlyFans. Right. Other YouTubers talked about it too. Some of y'all say I may need to restart. I'm telling y'all may need to go to OnlyFans. Thank you, Sky. But I can see it. It's working over here. So let's get into it. There's a whole thing about this Mr. Kevin Samuels. Is he gay? Is he not? Everybody had a problem with me saying that Kevin Samuels looked fruity. But it's ridiculous to say that you cannot say this. He should know how he looks. He's an image consultant. Why are y'all that stupid? Or y'all just don't like me that much? As an image consultant, you don't think he knows what image he's putting out? How are you going to be a person who lives off of showing and giving somebody an image, but you have no idea what image you're conveying when you're doing and saying this? And do you see how Jason Whitlock couldn't even believe that was the same man? Y'all saw that, right? Like Jason Whitlock couldn't believe that was the same man who was talking and looking like that. He didn't look the same or talk the same. And these things, when you saying this person must be protected at all time, for what? So he can go around tell men your dick ain't big enough? You don't make enough money? And y'all grown ass men are sitting around listening to this conversation like it makes sense? Yeah, go Kev. His dick ain't big enough. I agree with you, Kev. His dick is not big enough. You're a fat fucker. Boy, if you don't stop. So he can call somebody a fat fucker, but you can't call him a sweet looking fucker. You called a 20-year-old broke. And for those who didn't see what I played for Mr. Whitlock, I'm going to play it for y'all. Let's see if I can find it. I know I had it over here. But I want to play it for y'all so y'all can see and hear for yourself what he decided to say to a black man. Why did he say it? I don't know. But he told, excuse me. And you know what's funny? Oh, y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna destroy the Kevin Brown argument, and I mean the Kevin Samuels argument and the Kwame Brown argument in one fell swoop. And I want somebody to tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong in this argument. I will listen to it. Kwame Brown got people feeling bad for him because Michael Jordan paid him millions of dollars and was hard on him, was yelling at him, ruined his career. Kwame Brown has been going out telling people, you talk that way to a kid. I was a kid. Y'all talk to me like that, and I was a kid. Yet Kevin Samuels talked this way on the phone to a 20-year-old. But y'all okay with Kevin Samuels talking this way to a 20-year-old, but y'all up there just defending the shit out of a man who got paid millions of dollars to be talked that way by his boss. He got paid millions to be talked to that way by his boss. This man didn't get shit to be talked to by this man this way. Y'all have nothing to say about this, what he said to a 20-year-old.
And not the dominant alpha male or the super select guy. The only way you're going to end up becoming pre-select is by approaching women.
So women can tell I'm not getting no play?
Anybody, all 462 people in the chat room.
Right. Oh, yeah. Let me add that part. He got criticized by the greatest player to ever play the game. To ever play the game. And y'all up here talking about how horrible Mike was. This is not the greatest. This is nobody. Kevin Samuels is nobody. And he talked to this man like this.
You ain't getting no play. That's the energy you're getting. Because you're a guy that said you don't think you should have to approach women. They should
listen to what he said. You're a guy that's not getting any play. That's the energy you're giving. They can't defeat me with logic. And now when I go to the phones, watch what happened. But y'all listen. He was able to tell the caller, this is the energy. This is the energy you're giving out. But we can't say that's the energy he's giving out. Y'all see how stupid this is? None of you boys know how to be men. Y'all really are running behind. I don't want anybody to jump on my back like this. Have y'all noticed I don't say anything where I don't prove it? That's why I came up with the phrase, look it up, nigga. I don't want y'all to just listen to what the fuck I say. I don't want y'all to dislike somebody because I dislike him.
If you're choosing signals, where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh?
Where would you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? How tall are you? First off, you should have let him answer that question before you asked. You should have let him answer that question before you asked him another one. But like most niggas, they don't understand that, well, if you want people to answer something, you got to let them answer it. So he asked, how would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? So he just says, so and he's been doing this for how long? Just asking the same question over and over again? How would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? How tall are you? 5'11".
Uh-oh.
I weigh about,
To what?
depending on the day.
And why you calling that man a loser? You sit up here by this damn door. Who's a bigger loser? You fucking 50 talking to a 20-year-old this way when you see how this nigga's living right here. None of y'all gonna say a word about that. That's why I have no respect for you niggas as followers. Just like how them niggas said, Kwame Brown got $65 million. How you know? What would even make you say that? There's a man by the name of Antoine Walker. He made more money than Kwame Brown. Is Antoine Walker making that much money? Does he have that much money? Nope. There's another man by the name of Warren Sapp. He made more money and is a Hall of Famer. Is he sitting on 66 million? But you niggas are sitting up there. He's sitting on 66 million. Then they make up stupid shit. Tommy live in Atlanta. It's a small house. These motherfuckers told me he live in Atlanta. It's cheap to live there. The same place that Kwame Brown and Kevin Samuels live. You can't beat this shit. You can't beat it. That's why I have no respect for you niggas, because y'all never make a consistent argument. Take your damn emotions out of it, because the two people that's talking don't know either of you. They don't know any of you. Now they say it's cheap. You live in a cheap house in Atlanta. Yet all these other damn celebrities live in Atlanta. But oh well.
Between 280 and 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yeah.
I weigh between 280 and 285. So you a fat fucker. And he said this to a 20-year-old. I beat you with the facts. So you can diss me all you want to, Kwame. You can make all your little slick disses if you want. But I bet you won't answer this one. If you thought it was wrong for Michael Jordan to talk to you like that when he was paying you millions, you think it's okay for the man you keep on shouting out to talk to a 20-year-old like that? Huh? You can't make the argument. Y'all know how this works. The phrase that I started, well, by that logic, that you niggas weren't using before. How many of y'all remember, if you've been watching me long enough? They used to diss me for saying this all the time. I'm sick of that nigga always saying that by that logic. He think he's so much smarter than anybody else. So he think when he say that, that's supposed to... Now all these niggas are saying by that logic. They paid you millions, but they should have been nice when talking to you. The man you're shouting out is talking to a 20-year-old like this. A 20-year-old that was calling him trying to get help. And what Mike said to you was private. You had to come tell us what Mike said to you in private. You had to come and tell us how Mike treated you in private, in practice. We didn't see that. Oh, y'all don't hear me. So you doxed Mike, didn't you? Didn't he dox Mike by telling people what Mike said? If I doxed him by telling people what he said. And the same people who are fucking with me about what I'm saying, about how I felt like I was treated, and I wasn't paid for it. He was paid for it. He was paid to be mistreated. Because if you pay for somebody, and here's what's funny, y'all the same niggas who will pay somebody $5 for a number 7 at McDonald's. It'll be an 18-year-old, 15, 16, 17-year-old that you only paid $5 for a number 7. And you'll talk shit to them when they get your order wrong. Y'all don't hear me? Y'all see why them niggas scared to come on the show now? But he'll make another video talking shit behind me, about me. I got a thing to say to anybody. You're that big to slick diss me. Why don't you say it to my face? Am I wrong for asking that, ladies and gentlemen? Because it ain't a motherfucker I'll say a word about that I am afraid to say it to him. Huh? So all you can do is hit the thumb down and try to troll me. But I ain't wrong. Not now, nigga. My lines are open. I bet you won't see him on now, but I bet he'll make another damn video trying to slick diss me. Bet he'll do that. I stand on facts. I don't give a fuck how I feel. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hold on. Cole Diesel said, I love that. Didn't you interview a 15-year-old pregnant girl and call her a motherfucker? You called her black. No, don't block him. He's right. I did do it. Cole Dizzle. That's why you don't hear me up here saying that a motherfucker 15-year-old can't be told what the fuck to do. Can't be corrected. Can't be told to get your shit right. Because I've always said death does not have an age limit. Oops. So thank you for the $5, but I bet you won't hit that link. Death doesn't have an age limit. So I've stayed this one thing that none of these other niggas have been able to do. What have I been, ladies and gentlemen? Consistent. I'm so consistent that if I make an argument that does not line up with what I've said, I will deny my own argument and say that was wrong. If you can show me where I've criticized somebody for doing this, but not criticize that person, that's why I said, if my daughter is out here and she wilding the fuck out, I won't make the video saying it. I ain't gonna make the video. Well, I may, because I get mad. I probably will say it. But I'm not gonna get mad at somebody else for making a video saying that my daughter out here pussy popping.